So what do you know about Pythagoras? I'll bet you when I ask that question, you probably think he's a mathematician. Well, that's correct, but actually primarily he was a musician and a philosopher who became a mathematician. And Einstein said that the only two absolute sciences of the world are music and mathematics. Yet, in the 18th and 19th century, somebody started studying Pythagoras' work and realized that through musical scales there became a certain flow which also entered the business arena. And then in the 1970s in New Zealand, a computer programmer by the name of Ray Toombs actually started studying models of things like market crashes and market cycles based on music theory. And he came up with the fundamentals of what makes up a musical scale, and it's the only way successful business is really planned. The first note in that scale is the idea. Everything starts with an idea. And when somebody asks me what's the number one reason entrepreneurs fail, I say because their ideas suck. I'm not lying, because nobody has done necessarily enough investigation, research into their idea to really make it sing before they take it to market. That's a genuine problem that we as entrepreneurs have. So idea is the first note. Then the second note is brand. Having that great market positioning, that cool brand, that word Google, that word Facebook, that thing that rings in your ears is just going to be so important. Back in the old days, we used to follow people. We followed Shakespeare, we followed, Pythagoras, we followed Socrates. These days, we follow Apple, we follow Facebook, we follow Google, we follow WhatsApp. The third thing is team, and your team is attracted to the quality of your idea, and the better researched it is and the better thought through it is, the more high quality team will be attracted, but they're also attracted to your brand as well, that feel of the brand, that culture of the brand. The thing that Richard Branson has done so well is what attracts team. Then fourth note in the scale is partners. Your partners, meaning your alliances, are attracted to the quality of your team, the quality of your brand, and the quality of your idea. Now, this is where it gets interesting. As you musicians know, there are 8 notes in the scale, but note 5 is a key important note, because this is the note of equity. Because if you have a great idea, a fantastic brand, some really solid team and good partners behind it, you have massive value in a business, and you may not even have launched it yet. This is why different companies that don't necessarily have a revenue model, even Facebook itself, were worth billions of dollars because of this exact thing. So that's equity. Then once you move past that, meaning that you're going to hold on to your business and you're going to go forward, the 6th note is acquisition. You have to acquire systems, maybe premises, maybe more people, maybe international markets, maybe another company entirely in order to grow your business. The 7th note is cash flow, because this is when the tap really gets turned on and the cash really starts to flow once you've got this acquisition and got this brand equity happening. And then the final part of the equation, the 8th note, is system. By now you realize that you've created a system in business that you can replicate again and again. Whether you franchise it, whether you master practitioner it, whether you license it, whether you do a branch network, or whether you simply do another business based on the same model. This is how great businesses are built. There's only one way, and if you're focused on the wrong thing, you're going to hold yourself back and you're not going to have the success that you deserve. Idea, brand, team, partners, equity, acquisition, cash flow system. We call it the scale of success.